What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jake Tuck. Real Cowboys fans, stand up. And what we're about to do is get into the film session of our young tight end duo of Peyton Hendershot and Jake Ferguson, but primarily ASAP first, because right now I feel like he is the lead dog to be the future tight end of the Dallas Cowboys. And we are going to have a discussion, Cowboys Nation. Is this offense better with this young core, or should we bring Dalton Schultz back? And now we know that Dalton Schultz is franchise tagged this season. More than likely, he won't be back, but we know that Dak Prescott does have a relationship and established rapport with Schultz, but there's a lot of upside when it comes to these young guys, and especially ASAP first. So let's go ahead and get into the film session. Right now, we are in 12 personnel. For those who don't know, that means 2 tight ends, 1 running back, right? So we got Hendershot out there. We also got Jake Ferguson there below. And what Cooper Rush is going to do, the play action, fake toss, and you're going to see Ferg come on that drag route and wide open. And see, this is what I love the most, not only about Jake Ferguson, but also about Peyton Hendershot, is that once they get the ball in their hands, they're quickly turning their body upfield. Like sometimes with Dalton Schultz, it takes a little bit for him to get revved up a little bit. But as soon as these young guys are getting the ball in their hands, they're already looking to turn up and finish the play. And we saw a lot of that in preseason. I think I did break down a film session on the tight ends way back in preseason. I know this is one of my favorite positions. But as you see, you have Hassan Reddick, whatever, they get mad at me for ruining his name, coming off that edge. But Cooper Rush is able to get the ball out. But when Cooper Rush fakes the toss, right, you have the entire Eagles defense flowing with Tony Pollard, because they know the capability if Tony Pollard gets that ball in his hand, hits the outside, what that can be. So this is the importance of establishing the run first to set things up like this. And it's going to be more important for when we get Dak Prescott back, because Dak is lethal in the play action game. He can also use his legs as well, right? But good, solid play from Jake Ferguson. Good call from Kellen Moore. Building off the run game is what we need to see a lot more here in Dallas. All right, this next play here, you're going to see 12 personnel once again. Tight end goes in motion. Boom. Right back out to the flat. So those are just simple, effective chain moving plays. So once again, the Eagles defense, they're coming towards Pollard. They all flowing, because that's the threat. We all know what Tony Pollard's explosiveness can really bring and how that can really break a game. Because as I've been saying, when it comes to Cooper Rush, Tony Pollard has really been saving Cooper Rush with breaking plays. He did it in Cincinnati. He also did it versus the Rams. So that's what the Eagles wanted to take away first and foremost, right? Take away that run game, that outside run, and limited the home run when it comes to Tony Pollard, which gave the opportunity for Jake Ferguson to leak out in space. And then once again, he turns upfield. So he gets his hands on that end. Just touch him a little bit. Don't fully give it away. And then we're out. And the thing I like the most about Ferg, he don't go down easy. He doesn't go down easy, y'all. Like, he finishes. All right. Next play here. Once again, you got Ferg lined up in the end line. This is also 12 personnel. You got Ferg. You also got Hendershot up top. And it's another play action toss. Oh, no, this is the slip play. This is the slip play. So this play here, this play could have possibly been a touchdown. I feel like if this is Dak Prescott, this is a touchdown. Because right here, because I think it was man, and this guy right here just gets completely lost. So what happens is you have Ferg come down and block, right? So you think this is a run because he's all up in the sauce, right? So this guy right here completely loses Ferguson on his play, and then you have Ferg slip out. So if Cooper Rush was able to kind of hit Ferguson right here in stride, there's a lot of more opportunity for him to get up the field. But Cooper Rush had to Cooper Rush, his damn near overthrow. He had to stretch and jump to make the play just to secure the catch and fall over. It kind of limited the yak possibility with this play. But if Cooper Rush was able to hit Ferg right here in stride. Boom, right there. Right there when he's looking, boom, right there. And not air it. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of opportunity where it's going to be one-on-one, and you'll probably get Ferguson versus that safety in the one-on-one and see what I think that CeeDee Lamb could have did and with the blocking. But there was some opportunity to get up the field with this throw. Cooper Rush just kind of sailed it, but that was just kind of the day he was having. The most accurate quarterback in the NFL, as they were saying. But yeah, great play call from Kellen Moore. Once again, he gets completely lost. There's nobody really over there to cover. He doesn't have the threat of Cooper Rush using his legs, right? If it was Dak, okay, it possibly understandable, right? But there's no threat, and you see him turn his head right there, like, oh damn, bro, I'm lost a little bit. Who I got? And I think he comes to Noah Brown on this crossing route, but that's not even his responsibility. Yeah, Ferg right there, but it was just too much air on that throw, right? So Ferguson, good thing he just secured the catch the first, you know what I'm saying? But there was some opportunity right there to make a play, because if he was able to catch that ball right there in stride, he can possibly take that one-on-one. Like I said, he doesn't go down easy, but, just one of those days. All right, next play, we are down in the red zone, and this is what we got Ferg lined up down here below. And yeah, so it's 11 personnel. So you got one tight end, one running back. So you got Ferg, and you also got Zeke. You have a pre-motion with Zeke. And what Zeke does, he pulls this linebacker with him. Another drag route for Ferg. And he gets through the traffic. I like how he gets through all that traffic right there. He didn't get caught up in it. He gets through it clean. And Cooper Rush is able to find him that time. But even here, like I said, he still didn't go down. You know what I'm saying? He made the tackle. There were some flags on the play. But like I said, he's a big boy, man. He's hard to bring down. And I feel like once we get Dak back, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Jake Ferguson. Watch it from this angle. So you see the linebacker go with Zeke. They send Zeke on a wheel route. Crosser. And one-on-one. Still standing. This next play here, this is the money play. This is where he gets in the end zone. He gets his touchdown. So this is that hawk formation, as they call it. And me personally, I'm not a fan of this formation. You watch the channel, I really don't like this formation, because what you do is you have another offensive lineman pretty much playing your fullback. And in this case, it kind of limits you when it comes to your passing options, because if you had another tight end, let's say this is Sean McKeon, that's another passing threat you really have to be aware of. Now, there are some wrinkles you can possibly throw in where he could catch the ball, but as you see, there ain't no blocking being done by him anyway, right? I would rather have another passing option there available for you in that hawk formation. So I hate the hawk formation, even in run blocking. But you see, play action. You have Ferg out to the flat. And this is, once again, he plants right there perfectly, turns his body, gets upfield, shakes a little bit right there, gets in the end zone. So going into Sunday's game, I knew there was going to be opportunity for our tight ends. I even said it on the live show, if you were listening, right, for our young tight ends, because I feel like the Philadelphia weak point was in the middle of the field. Just for some reason, Cooper Rush just couldn't attack it. He just couldn't attack it, right? But I feel like our tight ends, whoever that was, should have had a much bigger day than what they had, but, just didn't fall that way. And this last play here, it shows his partner, right, the Bash brothers, Hendershot. They're going to empty formation 5 wide, and this is the inside route. Now, Cooper Rush, Dan was going, he wanted to toss this interception. This was almost an interception, right? But, Hendershot comes down with it, because what happens is this corner doesn't stick with Hendershot. I think he comes up because he's thinking that that's the first read. And honestly, that's probably where Cooper Rush was initially going, I think that's what CeeDee right there. So I think he was coming to make that jump versus Hendershot. But Rush changed his mind last minute. And luckily, Hendershot is able to go up there and just be strong and just make the play. But, Cooper Rush, hopefully this is the last week of Cooper Rush. Like I said, no knock to him. He did a tremendous job of getting us where we needed to go. but I'm ready to get Ford back, man. So that's it. Jake Ferguson, young tight ends, along with Peyton Hendershot. I'm excited about the future at the Cowboys tight end position. Y'all know me. That's my favorite position. And I think it's only going to go up a notch once Dak Prescott comes back. Man, it's your boy Jay Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Appreciate all the support out there. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Cowboys. Peace.